relationship of marriage, I think the old ideas of marriage is you should be everything that I need you to be. You should be everything that I am. And in reality, it was those differences that intrigued you about the person when you start dating. It's the similarities and the differences. You started dating a person because something inside of them reminded you of a better version of yourself. And then you also started dating that person because something inside of them reminded you of something that you wasn't, but that you admired in that person. And what happens, we normalize our relationships, and then all of a sudden we want this person to behave as we would have them behave instead of them being their true, authentic self.
I hear a lot of times you'll hear a woman say, I just want you to listen, Yeah. And truth of the matter is, I don't think they want us just to listen, but I'll tell you where I think they are, is they're just frustrated that we're always putting our opinion on them. I say this and I allow my wife the freedom to say something different. And what she will say is, oh, this person's going through that. And I'll say, well, you need to stop doing that, or you need to cut that person off, or they need to do this. And what I've realized is the advice I'm giving her is how I would treat the situation.
Yes, me too.
And she's like, well, I would never do that. And I'm like, well, then you're wrong. You need to do it this way.
And we only have bits and pieces of information. We don't even have the whole story.
Right.
We're just going off of what they're giving us in that moment.
And I think, again, are we being unfair to other people, our spouses especially, to say what we feel we would do and act like that is the only solution to that problem? Instead of saying, well, what do you think? Well, how do you think it will go? Well, what do you think the response will be? Well, what do you if it doesn't work that way, do you think it might, what other things could happen, or stuff like that? And, open up them a world of possibilities instead of restrict them with one answer.
Absolutely.
And that's, I think, what women want more than just say, listen. They want the interaction, but they want the interaction of us saying, you're important, your ideas are important, your thoughts are important, the ways you do things are important. I trust you.
Yeah.
I'm behind you and I support your thoughts to accomplish the situation the way that you want to.
Yeah.
And then, but are you willing enough to, whatever the conclusion is, to bring it back to the table and let's rediscuss it?
I